Good day, everybody. We've got Gur on site helping us out, doing a little sifting. We only have a couple of bins that we're going to be working on, so this is going to be a little quicker. These are the ENCs, the breeder bin, but we're trying to get some castings out of here because, well, we've got to get things ready for spring. So this has been coming along pretty nicely. It feels a lot better, and we've gotten a lot of casting out of this bin already, and I think this may be the last bunch that we're gonna do. We'll see how it works out. And we're gonna make all this go this way so we can just feed back into that bin. We're just gonna do this quick so we can get through it. And we're getting closer to spring. It's 18th, 19th today. And 19th of March. Calling for a little bit of cold weather to come through here again, but not real bad. Sorry, I forgot to clean my screen before I started. Okay. So, if you like what we're doing, subscribe, like, share, smash the notification button, comment. We really enjoy the comments. Had a few comments. One person last night commented to me and said they look at how they throw their garbage away differently now because of the worms. And that's the whole, yeah, it really does make you do things differently, and you do pay attention to how you're doing things, how you're throwing, how you're separating your recycles, how you're doing different things, because you always got in the back of your mind, well, the worms can use this or the worms can use that, and it's a true fact. Like, you do things a little differently than before. That's why I think there should be a worm bin in every household, but there won't be because some people don't like worms. I like worms. I don't know if you can tell. Anyway. Sometimes people comment and they just say hi. That's cool too. It's like, yeah. All part of the whole community. If you just want to say hello, how's things going? That's good. There is what's left of a banana. It's just a paper thin part of the peeling, the outside of the peel left. That's it, and the stem. That's like a little over 2.5 weeks, and that banana is a shell of itself. Come on, man. Got a hanger. Get it through. So we fed these guys on, oh, what was it? Sunday? Saturday or Sunday? Maybe it's Friday. Maybe it's Friday. And there's hardly, you don't see much of the food left around anymore. But there's lots of paper. There's lots of other stuff. These guys do quite well on paper. Okay. Well, there's still a lot of stuff in here for them to get to. That is the sweet potato peel. Okay. There's all sizes of worms in here. I know I'm taking some out to go into the castings bucket when I do the sifting, but it's okay. So heads up, I guess today may also be the day where we reset our... It's one of the reasons I want to kind of get done doing the ENCs is I need to reset my breeder bin. Alrighty, onto a red wiggler bin. Okay, so I'll show you. There wasn't very much stuff left in there. And we're pulling that out for castings. Really feels quite good. There's a worm, but he's going off into the castings to hang out there until we do the final sift before we make worm tea. And he'll come out and he'll go into a bin there, and that bin will go to it'll go into the windrow that I plan on making. And I know people that have been following me, I've been talking about this windrow all winter. And I'm going to create this spring. But I keep talking about it because we got new people coming on board, and they maybe haven't gone back and watched all the videos. So, you know, it's for everybody's benefit. And, you know, I got to talk about something because I'm a pretty boring guy. But this bin's real active, and it's really getting really workable now. A lot of red wigglers in here. Goes through so much faster when it's in this shape, and the screen is so much more workable and doesn't plug up as much. Yeah, it's just a lot more productive to Get your castings. And I mean, they're not dry. My stuff's still sticking to my hands, right? So it's not like we're drying them out crunchy crispy. We're just bringing them to the moisture level that we can work with. I think most of the worm people that I watch are getting ready for spring, taking as much castings out as they can and getting their bins down for spring so that they got other things, when other things come up to do, they're more freed up to do other things than be in the worm bins every day. Oops. That's why I put a drop sheet down, guys. Yeah, most of it landed on there. So, I put that onion in last time on Friday, and until I disturbed it, I didn't smell any onion, but now I do, because I just disturbed it. But it'll get covered back up here in a minute. In fact, we'll put it over here. Okay. Look, the onion's covered up. There's a grate. They get right after that, as soon as, because I freeze all my stuff, right? So they get into that pretty fast. Here, give you a shot of this feed zone, because the feed zone's going to be busy. There's my feed zone again. So we're going to move it. We're going to take all the little yummies out. Just give it a quick rub down. Doesn't take them very long to get to the food. They move pretty fast when you've been sifting it and it's all disturbed. They definitely wander through things and look for. They go foraging. I guess let's put it that way. They forage. Found a worm ball. So one of the things I didn't know about when I'm watching on YouTube is you can zoom in anytime you want. And you can get a better view. So if you want to see that worm ball up close and personal, just go back up a few minutes, whatever, zoom in, and watch it. It's really cool. So it's kind of a neat thing that as a 50-year-old I didn't know about. And there's that worm ball. So our big bin, the guy's bin, my main bin, has gone through a restart, and we won't be sifting it for a while. Okay. There's a potato in there also. So, show you the results of sifting these two little bins. Oh, excuse me. There's worms in here. Don't care. So we got, I'd say probably close to a gallon. Maybe a little bit more of castings, cocoons, and just going to add them into our container for storage. Oh yeah, there's well over a gallon that we just added to this. Probably a gallon and a half. Ice cream pail and a half. Yeah, you see? Worms. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but there's a technique I use getting the worms off the plastic because they really stick and whatnot. And there's a worm right there, so I come along and I let him put his head up on my finger, and then I just turn up, and that saves your worm from getting crushed, because you don't want to just crush them. Sometimes they don't want to roll up. Just like that. There's a very small worm on there. So, like I said before, like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. And just checking to see if I got them all. Some of them are very small, so you really have to watch and see if they move when you're doing that. Okay, so we'll probably come back to, I'm just going to let, I think what we're going to do is we're going to eventually come back in a few days and do another sifting on this and the ENCs, and then I got to reset my ENC breeder bin to, and when I do that, that'll be pretty much the end of the sifting of that, because I mean there's not much point in putting cocoons into a bin if you're just going to sift them out again right away. So that's the show for today, folks. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather and enjoy the day. Have a good one. Bye.